Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons to stop normalizing giving up after you received one no, one N-O. And I'm focused on personal goals and dreams and aspirations. I remember a time when I was applying for this job at this one company, and I wanted to get on with this company because they had a bunch of remote jobs. They were a good name, they were a good company to work for. And I had applied one time for one role, didn't get it, applied another time for a different role, didn't get it, and so on, until finally this one role came up and I received an interview and got the job and been working there. And so that leads me to number 1. No does not mean it's over. A lot of times we hear no from an authority, then we just say, oh, well, I'm just going to do it. I'm not doing this. I knew this wasn't going to work out. And that leads me to number 2. There's multiple roads to the same place. Meaning, say, for instance, you wanted to start a business and you applied for one company to get a loan and they turned you down, but there's so many other lenders out there. So there's different roads to get to the same place. And that leads me to number 3. A lot of us let our emotions get the best of us. As soon as we hear that word no, we just throw in the towel, as they used to say back in the day, and we get angry, and then we stop and we don't do anything towards that goal anymore because we received that word no. Let's stop normalizing that. Feel the emotions and learn to process and come up with a plan B. How do I move to the next step? And that leads me to number 4. Don't let rejection. A lot of us don't like rejection. So as soon as we get that no, we feel rejected, and then we start focusing on, I knew this wasn't going to work. That's my luck. All of that stuff. Again, I say get used to rejection and move past it, because it's going to feel the same. Rejection is going to feel the same every time. And that leads me to number 5. Rejection does not mean that you're not good enough. I think a lot of us, when we get the rejection, we feel like, we don't have the skill set. We don't do this. You know what? You are good enough. Sometimes those roles and things that we apply for, we're not supposed to be with that company, or we're not supposed to be with that agency or whatever. And so you have to know that that has nothing to do with your, who you are. I feel like it's just not meant for you at that moment, but that doesn't mean that you stop. That means you try to find a different road, a different path, because again, there's multiple roads to the same place. Just some motivation here for anybody who's struggling with career stuff or becoming an entrepreneur or anything like that. You can do it. You just have to be tenacious. You have to push forward and not letting one no keep you from moving forward. All right? Have a great week.